Okay, this is a heavy, this book that I'm reading from one, I think I showed it last week. So it's a series of books, it's a whole series that they made of different mashpiyim, and they collected their fabrengens and inspiration. This is a book on Leises fabrengens. So here's the, so he mentioned Rabbi Sol Nevler. Rabbi Sol Nevler lived in Nevel. He's the great-grandfather of the Mochkin family and other families. He was a famous chassid, a legendary chassid, even in his lifetime. So they say like this about him, that as a Bach in yeshiva in Lubavitch, Mamish. So he liked to make freilach. He was not a guy that was in the box. So what did he do? He went out and he looked for a goat with a nice long beard. Comes back with the goat, and he gives the goat to drink mashk. It was a message. You could have a long white beard and you still. And of course, the goat, and he brings it into the zal, brings to the yeshiva. The goat is drunk, he's walking around. So this was, that the whole faculty gets word of it. They were not happy with this conduct. It was probably not during learning time, but still. And this is what it was in those days. We're talking in I don't know when. His fine was for a month. He's banned from the dining room. Just find your own food. So in Lubavitch, there was a store that sold food, whatever what we call it in those days. It was a general store. So he goes into the store, and he orders, he gets food, and he says, "Put it on the cheshbon of the yeshiva, the yeshiva account." So the store owner doesn't know. And this goes on for an entire month. At the end of the month, the yeshiva gets a bill. He's called into the office. What's this? What did you do? So Rabbi Sol Nevler says, "What do you mean? I saved you money." He said, "How much would it cost me for a burial, for tachrichim? If I don't eat, I'll starve and I die. So you'd have to bury me and pay me. This is a lot cheaper. You got than having to." This is Rabbi Sol Nevler as a bacher. But he was a great chassid, and we'll see more stories about him. But that's an introductory story. He changed many people's lives. Okay, friends.